everybody. Thank you for joining Healing Starts in the Kitchen, Delicious Foods as Medicine workshop. My name is Delma Yorimoto. I am a program coordinator with the Family and Community Health Sciences Department at Rutgers Cooperative Extension. I am excited to share some simple and practical ways we can use food for nourishment to help us heal and to make our health goals more achievable. Question: what is a favorite healthy food that makes you feel good after eating it? You can share it in the chat. Mine is cucumbers. They are refreshing. I can put them in a fruit salad or a regular salad, and they sit well with my digestion. I look forward to hearing your favorite fruit or vegetable or food. So imagine this, you go to the doctor and along with your prescription, you get a list of things you can't eat. Fried foods, salty foods, cut back on sugar, stay away from packaged meals. You're feeling overwhelmed, and as time passes by, it's even more discouraging. Everywhere you go, you find these delicious foods you cannot eat. Until one day you walk into a food as medicine workshop, and instead of hearing about restrictions, you're introduced to things you can eat: colorful, tasty, nutritious, and they don't fill only your stomach, but they help your body heal. One of my clients, I'll call him David, he had the same experience. He came discouraged, but once he learned how to use food as medicine, he became empowered and started experimenting and enjoying food again. At his next checkup, his doctor was thrilled. So this can be your story today. Let's learn why food as medicine works. Why doctors recommend lifestyle changes alongside with prescriptions, which is what we call food as medicine, because food affects the body at the root level, from head to toe, helping lower blood pressure, balancing sugar in the blood, improving cholesterol, reducing inflammation. And when you eat well, some medications perform better. So you may say, what is healthy eating? I hear a lot of things. So let's take a short quiz and we will unpack this healthy eating layer by layer. So it's going to be true or false. You don't have to enter your answers in the chat. You can keep note on a piece of paper, okay? True or false? Question number 1. Eating fruits and vegetables can help reduce inflammation. Eating fruits and vegetables can help reduce inflammation. True or false? Question number 2. We can always tell that food has a lot of salt, fat, sugar by its taste. We can tell by tasting food if it's healthy or not super healthy. Question number 3. Cooked vegetables have less nutrition. Question number 3. Cooked vegetables have less nutrition. True or false? You don't have to enter your answers in the chat just yet. Okay, so let's review the answers. And number 1 is true. Eating fruits and vegetables can help reduce inflammation. Most vegetables contribute to reducing inflammation, but the ones that are pretty powerful are turmeric, ginger, garlic, lemon, pretty good stuff. So we want to eat our fruits and vegetables, at least 3 servings of vegetables every day, okay? 3 servings of vegetables every day, whether it's cucumber, kale, tomatoes, avocados, etc. Okay, Question number 2 is false. We can't always tell that food has a lot of salt, fat, or sugar by its taste. So we cannot rely on taste for nutrition content. If we investigate a little, we will find out that that burger that was so delicious had over 2,000 grams of sodium, which is a lot for most people. So I am not hating on salt. Salt is an essential nutrient, but the excess is what the problem is. And a lot of people are consuming extra sodium. That's why I'm highlighting it here. One tip is to check our food labels. Let's learn what is the nutrition in the foods that we eat, whether from the supermarket, from takeout, etc. Here I have a handout for you, Understanding Food Nutrition Labels from heart.org. Please, you can screenshot it, write it down. That's a great handout to help us learn how to read the nutrition facts label. Also, I have a challenge. Next time you go to the grocery store, compare two different cereals. You see that there can be a big difference, and that there are a lot of products that have either high sodium, high fat, high sugar. And these are things that we need to be aware, more educated. All right, question number 3 is also false. Cooked vegetables have less nutrition. So this is what happened. I know we heard that when you cook vegetables, the nutrition goes away. In a sense, some nutrients evaporate, but some nutrients also become more available for our system to absorb them. An example is greens. When they are cooked, we can absorb better the calcium. And if we add a little lemon juice to it, even better. It helps with the absorption. So remember again, we want to eat at least 3 servings of vegetables a day, the size of our fist. Of course, we all have we are different, and we may have some dietary restrictions and our doctor's recommendations that we always want to follow, okay? So these are guidelines mostly that work for most people. All right, in the topic of healthy eating, here are some small changes that can give you big wins, okay? For example, we already heard this before, swapping sugary drinks for water, fruit-infused water, herbal tea. We want to stay hydrated, whether it's summer or winter, we want to keep that hydration high, okay? Cooking at home, even one more night a week. If we can cook more at home, most studies show that most people would improve their nutrition, including fiber-rich foods, broccoli, kale, avocado. All plant-based foods have fiber, so we want to eat more plant-based foods. Maybe one night a day, once a week, we eat a plant-based meal, which is less scary than you think, and great nutrition and great energy that we can get from it. In summary here, this graphic from the American Heart Association, emphasizing eating more fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthier sources of protein like legumes, nuts, low or fat-free meats, minimizing beverages that are high in sugar, ultra-processed foods, processed meats, alcoholic beverages. When it comes to oils, I like to summarize it like keep it on the low side. okay? Oils can be very highly processed. Like we said, cooking at home will give you that power to have control of what's in your meals and prioritize, of course, those foods that can help you heal. Another powerful add-on to our cooking is herbs and spices, even dry or fresh. They have a lot of nutrition: garlic, ginger, cilantro, peppers. So this lady said, in a tip from Spanish moms, Spanish cooking, she said, when I see a recipe, if it says one garlic, I add two. I've tried it and it worked for me. I don't know. You can give it a try. Garlic is powerful in nutrition, garlic, onions, and they add a lot of flavor to your foods. And then you don't have to add so much salt. We can swap that bottle dressing with lemon juice, olive oil, herbs, your own homemade dressing. So give it a try, I encourage you. So let's circle back to our friend David. He started his journey feeling down, focusing on what he could not eat. But by learning what he could enjoy, he gained control, taste new flavors, and it helped improve his health. You can do the same. You can start small. Add more vegetables to your meals, at least one. Cook at least one more meal at home this week. Try a new herb instead of salt, or to lower the salt in your food. These small steps add up, and when you pair them with education, it is a win-win. Of course, this is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. But here at Rockers, we are to support you. We're here to support you. So, on the next page, I have some wonderful resources, especially on social media. We share recipes here at workwell.rockers. I have wonderful, easy to prepare on a budget recipes for you. You'll be surprised. Our website extension.rockers.edu/FCHS. We have recipes, we have educational materials. Please visit our website and social media, Facebook, Instagram, under my name, Delma Yorimoto, with the Family and Community Health Sciences of Hudson County, New Jersey. Thank you so much for joining this talk. I hope a happy and healthy rest of the day, and take care.